Time to go to work. Feeling sick, hungry. Well, feeling sick because I hadn't eaten, but I'm not just that hungry. The wind in my ear, you have to forgive me. The headset on, but even if I didn't, the wind would be all in the ear. Witnessed something at the bus stop and then get out on the bus, and it was strange. Or he's not too far gone, you know. My kids personally, I've been talking to them about discipline and respect and all this other stuff. They're supposedly getting out of hand or whatever, or out of hand, and I've been told by different people, within the last 4 years. So, I mean, it's not far from the truth. There are reasons, everything has its reasons, so there are reasons why they're doing what they're doing or what they're not doing. And I mean, I'm trying to figure out those reasons by simply talking to them or whatever. But all in all, nobody's saying nothing. And then the things that are being brought up are things that I know is going on, because when I was there, those things are the exact things that was going on. It needed to be corrected, but they haven't been. Anyway, this young gentleman at the bus stop with his mom, she had to be in her 20s or 30s. She wasn't young 20, she was like 25, 26, somewhere in there, on up to 30 something. She couldn't handle him. Why couldn't she handle him? I don't know. Young boy had to be every bit of 10 to 13. I'd say he wasn't no older than 13, 14. I'd give him 15, but he was not 15. But I'd give him that. He looked like the age of 10 or 11, though. But we'll give it to him, even at 15. She kind of started yelling out, and it kind of broke everybody's attention, grabbed everybody's attention and whatnot. Before that moment, I was into my game. I play these games on the phone. She was telling him give something. I couldn't hear it because they was kind of far away or whatever. But whatever she was, whatever he took something from her, and she was telling him give it back, and he wouldn't do it. And he had conversation for her, but he didn't actually. He was disrespectful with his words, but he wasn't cursing her out or basically name calling. It was like no, rebellion. No, because this and that and this. Well, she was talking loud, and something about him going to juvie for the second time, and he knows that and understands that. So he was like, well, you know what? They told you the last time that they came and got me that they was going to do something or they wasn't going to do something. So basically, new rules going into play or have been in play. The child got to do so much in order for them to actually get something. It's like the domestic violence thing. You got to do so much in order for you to actually, suffer whatever consequences there is to suffer. Now, seeing this, I'm in a foster home, I let them know, it's funny you acted this way, but when she finally let go and stopped just doing the stuff that she doing out of hurt, when she finally let go, they gonna take you. And that's what I want kids to understand, man. All that extra stuff that be going on, man, when these folks take you, when these people take you, you're still not gonna have it. You still gonna have to do what somebody tell you to do. You still gonna have to follow orders, rules, and regulations. You still gonna have to do that. You still gonna have to answer to somebody. You're not your own boss. Until you own your own land, your own company, you're not your own boss. Or until you take over a company and do it so well that hell, they put you as chairman over everything. You can basically damn near change the name of the company. You can make the rules. You can change the rules up or whatever. That's what it is. Just thought I saw a friend of mine. Y'all know we supposed to be hooking up so many times, but we haven't yet. So I'm not sure what he got going on. But that's not the point of this message. Well, going back and forth, but they got on the bus. The bus driver told, she was telling him not to come in her house when she was getting on the bus. But before that, she was saying that she had already called the police, which is why I said when she finally let go. That was my thought. Because she hadn't let go yet. She don't want that to happen. She just said that to scare him. And when she finally let go, they will take it. And I don't care about, whatever. He'll be in the state custody, and ain't no telling what happened from that point on. When it comes to being in actual lockup or whatever, the dangerous thing about that is young kids, young black kids especially. It's too much shit is happening right now to young black kids. I mean, it's just not the best time to be acting out like that, especially for boys. Girls are not getting a pass, but it's not so many of them. I'm finna go in here and eat this nasty McDonald's, but that was just trigger point because I really wanted to get up and grab that young man, but I have to wait on a certain point. Aggression at the wrong time is deadly, so I have to wait for the right time to do that. But the bus driver, when they got on the bus and she told him not to come in the house, when they get there, he was letting her know that if he had to call the police on the behavior, then it's going to be a different outcome. Basically what I said, the boy getting taken to jail and or taken from her. I've been through this before. Not exact, but like two different situations. One, I've seen somebody's son get hauled off to jail at a young age. Two, I'm a product of that. I've been taken from my family. Well, given away first, but then taken. Y'all don't know how it is, man. Y'all don't understand. You don't understand. Your whole life is messed up after that. Your whole life. You'll be 40 years old, crying out for attention, to be loved, to be wanted. All of that, Let me go get this nasty burger. But the point of that part that I just added was that, they settled down once they got on the bus. And I'm not sure, what they're going to do once they get to the point where they're getting off the bus. But they really settled down and nothing was going on. So it was as if we were being, it was staged and it was a show like, the hidden camera shows or whatever. I don't know. Just to see who was going to get involved and what was going to be said or whatever. I usually wait until it gets to a certain point, just like a man and a woman arguing, couple or whatever. I usually wait to see if it's going to get physical, But anyway.